Hi, Fee here, and I thought I'd make this little wee video. As you can see, I am sitting in the car. I am in between meetings, and I thought that I would just do a very quick video because I had a conversation with a lady at the last meeting, and one of the things she asked was, what do vegans do for eggs? So it is actually going to be kind of off the top of my head, and but I pulled in at the park, and I'm going to just switch it around, and you will see there's a bird on my car. Look at that little seagull on my car. Little monkey he is. I've got no food for you. And I'm overlooking the Tauranga Harbour. The tide is not quite full in. But that's it. It's a lovely autumn day and it's gorgeous. So back to me. So what do we do for eggs? There's different things that we can do, and as I said, this is off the top of my head. So we can use things like in the baking, we can use things like flax seeds, chia seeds. We can use applesauce. We can use smashed bananas, smashed avocados. You can use aquafaba, which is aquafaba is the water that chickpeas are cooked in. So when you have a tin of chickpeas, you've got the water, and you can use that, and that makes you can whip it up and you can make it into egg whites. So you can make things like meringues or pavlovas, that sort of thing. I personally haven't done it because I don't really like them, so that's cool. You can use apple cider vinegar mixed with baking soda. That makes a really good rising agent. So if you're doing breads and they ask for eggs, you can use that. If you're going to be eating eggs, so to speak, you've got things like scrambled tofu. That is a real go-to for most vegans. Will do scrambled tofu. You can use chickpea flour in omelettes and quiches. You can use agar powder and nut milk. That makes an egg white. So you can also use a silken tofu as an egg white. So you can do things like poached eggs, and I have done them, and you can do things like deviled eggs. So yeah, there's nothing that can't be veganized. There is also cornstarch, or arrowroot is another one. You can use creamy nut butters. That is quite good in pancakes and cookies, that sort of stuff. There is a product here in New Zealand called No Egg, which is really good. That's just a potato starch, and I use that quite a bit, maybe. And you know, when I'm doing little buns or something like that, I will use that. In America, in the United States, they have amazing range of all sorts of things, including powdered plant-based egg yolk that then recreates as an egg yolk. So yeah, to get the color, you can use turmeric, which is what most vegans will use in their scrambled tofu. You use a little bit of turmeric, which gives it that yellow color. And don't forget that with turmeric, you also have to have a little bit of fat and a little bit of black pepper to kickstart that goodness of the turmeric. And quite often when I'm doing that, I will use avocado, and that's my fat sauce. And so you can also use carrot juice. So when I'm doing the yolk part of a poached egg, I will use carrot juice to color it yellow. I also make a hollandaise sauce, plant-based hollandaise sauce, and I have even been known to make eggs Benedict, which is all veganized. It's a bit of a process, I must admit. It's not quite as quick as using real eggs, but it can be done, and the taste is just as good. And to get that eggy taste, you've probably heard of Himalayan pink salt. Well, you use the Himalayan black salt, and that is a volcanic salt, so it's got the sulfur in it, and if you put some of that just towards the end of the cooking, you will get the eggy smell and you will get the eggy flavor. So if you really want to have that egg flavor, use Himalayan black salt. So I have got to slope off to my next meeting. I told you it was going to be quick and fast and furious, and but I just thought that, yeah, it is sort of something that people do think about, is what do vegans do for eggs. So I will be doing a bigger one, because eggs will be something that will go into the vegan survival kit. We will be putting eggs in there. And so, yeah, so I will do I'll expand a bit on how to actually create some of the stuff. So in the meantime, you have good food, make it healthy. Of course, I'm going to say that because I am the vegan health coach. And yeah, just be compassionate to all animals, including humans. And I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.